Hey Leamons, welcome back to another video of mine. So today, I want to talk about some jammers on Animal Jam. Certain jammers that have been trying to impersonate someone else, and using that to get free rares on Animal Jam. And those people are... copycats of mine. Yay! That's right, guys. More copycats of me. This video you're watching right now is going to be me talking about my copycats once again, because recently there's been so many, especially with two in particular. I say once again since I've actually made a video on my past copycats before. In that copycat video, I discussed the people who were trying to be me, who did that in order to gain some sort of attention or rare items from other jammers. Or honestly, maybe they were just fans who tried to use my name to get power on the game. I said how they were not me, and how I felt about what they were doing. It's wrong, and I was so disappointed to know that people would use my name like that. I showed proof of them trying to scam or pretend to be me, because otherwise it could theoretically be a big misunderstanding, and I feel like that's unfair to just name drop them as a bad person. That video is very old, and I actually cringe when watching it now. I don't know why, but I sound so weird in it compared to how I sound now. It was one of my very first videos where I used my real voice, so that could be why. I was still pretty new to talking in my videos and using my voice for Animal Jam content. Either way, today I want to sort of update everyone on my copycats in Animal Jam, and who isn't me, to inform you guys on who is me and who isn't, because it will hurt me so much to find out if anyone gets scammed by my many copycats. So, let's get right into the video then. But first, I want to announce my pink bow tie giveaway that I'm hosting on Animal Jam Mobile. So yeah, I'm hosting a giveaway, and it will come to an end when I reach 13,000 subscribers. It is for my pink bow tie, so if you haven't joined already, make sure to. I left a link to the giveaway video in my description and pinned comment section down below. So, let's keep at it, and good luck to anyone joining. Anyways, I'm Leamonpuppy, subscribe if you haven't already, and let's start the video. First of all, I'm gonna clear something up here. My username, Leamonpuppy, is spelled Leamonpuppy. It's just lemon with an A after the E, and then the word puppy. It's pretty simple, but unfortunately, now and then, people get confused with my username. I guess that the A in the lemon part just makes things confusing for jammers. I can sort of see why. I guess I should explain something else. I made my username when I was younger. I thought the word lemon was spelled with an A when I was younger, which is not how it's spelled, obviously. And of course, I loved dogs back then, and I was obsessed with them. As for, I was allergic and couldn't have my own. So that's how I got the username that I did. How Leamonpuppy was first ever created. Just some random history for you all, so you know why I spelled the word lemon wrong. Of course, I pronounce my username as Leamonpuppy, not Lemonpuppy, and the reason for that is because my brother and sister used to make fun of my name, Lemonpuppy, and call me Leamonpuppy instead. At first, I was really upset and annoyed with them for doing that. It was mean since I couldn't change my username and I was stuck with the wrong pronunciation. They were just being funny, but it still bothered me. But sooner or later, the name just kinda stuck with me after a while. Like, I used to hate the name Leamonpuppy, but then grew to love it with time, and soon I, myself, called my username Leamonpuppy as well. In some ways, I beat them at their own game. They did it to make fun of me for spelling it wrong, but then I just used their joke name as my official name instead, and I have been ever since, as you all know. I mean, I hope you guys know that my name is Leamonpuppy and not Lemonpuppy. I hope. Anyways, either way, that's why my username is the way it is, and that's how it's spelled and pronounced. So keep that in mind when meeting others on the game. If you see anyone with my username that's not spelled correctly, then it is not me. It can't be. I don't make other accounts with similar names to my main one. I'll tell you right now, I have 2 spare accounts that I will sometimes use. And want to know how active I am on them? I think the last time I went on was all the way back last Christmas, which in perspective is around 4 or 5 months ago, so you can assume I'm not very active on them, because I'm not. I have no real reason to go on them, honestly. One of them is called Piggy Ashley, which, by the way, is actually my sister's old account on Animal Jam. She has quit, and I sort of just use her account if I ever have to for any reasons. And I have another one that I won't say on this video because I want to have at least one account to stay private, because it's a little draining whenever I play and everyone recognizes me on game. I like to have just one account to keep to have my own. I think I've shared this username with a few of my close friends on Animal Jam, but that is all. Anyways, now I want to start talking about my copycats on Animal Jam, because there is quite a few of them going around on the game trying to scam or pretend to be me for other reasons. and basically I'm going to tell you their copycat usernames of me and what they tried to do. If I know what they did, that is. If I don't know what stuff they have said or done on game, then I will say so, because for all I really know, they have a very similar name to me, or they're just a fan of me and my content and videos. This is sort of what I did in my older video as well. I think it's good to just give you a brief awareness for the matter and who they are. Obviously, most of these people are just using these copycat accounts as spare accounts to scam or do other bad things on. They likely will have a main account that's totally separated from their copycat acts and crimes, which is the case for most scammers and impersonators. They might scam on the copycat account and then just trade their stuff they scammed to their main account later on. It's just as simple as that, and it makes it very hard to know who these copycats really are. For all you know, it could be your buddies on the game. You might not ever know. Honestly, one of you watching my video might just be a copycat, but it's important to just stay safe and clear of them. Anyways, let's get on to the list of my copycats. First copycat number 1, we have a new person by the name of Leamonpuppy, which is lemon and then Puppyy. They have been very active, probably the most active out of all my copycats lately. I know this because I have like 3 different people come to me on Instagram and showed me evidence of them trying to scam and pretend to be me on the game, so that's how I know they are bad news. Honestly, they are the main reason I made this video on copycats, since they just keep on using my name to do bad and shady things, and I do not like that at all. I don't want anyone to be fooled by them, let alone scammed by them. So please stay away from copycat number 1, Leamonpuppy. Next, we have a copycat number 2, whose username is called Leamonpuppy, which is lemon with a 0 for the O, and then Puppy. They aren't as active as copycat number 1, but they still have been spotted trying to impersonate me before. They act more on the down low when pretending to be me, by not saying they are directly me to everyone out loud when waiting for someone to think that it's me instead, which is a little more on the cautious side than the other copycat of mine. I don't really know if they actually ever scammed anyone before, so I can't claim so, but please, if you see copycat number 2, Leamonpuppy, don't talk to them and stay away from them because they could try to do something bad to you. So for the last one, I just wanted to say this. They have the username Leamonpuppy which is lemon with a crossed out 0 and then puppy AJ. And they aren't really a copycat of mine. I say this because I've actually talked to them before. Apparently, they made the name without knowing me, which, whether or not that's true, I respect it. They are not saying they are me or trying to impersonate me at all, so I do not want anyone to hate on this person. They even have a masterpiece on their trade list saying they are not me. It's just a bad misunderstanding, so they obviously aren't trying to be me at all. So that's all I had to say for that, Jammer. They are not a copycat, but they also aren't me at the same time. This applies for all people who just happen to have a similar username to mine. Whether it was an honest mistake or they're just a fan who wanted to have a similar username to mine, they probably aren't going to do anything bad at all, and perhaps they just like their username that way. So please make sure whenever you do see someone with a name like mine, ask them about it. See what they say. If they say no, then that's fine. They aren't trying to copy me. But if they say yes, then it's likely they are pretending to be me and potentially scam you. Just always be careful is the important thing. I'm not the only person who thought of a name like Leamonpuppy. There are many people who also thought of a name like mine, and I don't mind that at all. It is all okay. Just don't use it to your own advantage is all I ask. Anyways, thank you guys for listening to me all the way through. This was a bit longer of a video because I really wanted to go over everything that I felt was needed to be said, such as my username, how I got it, who has similar names, people who made the same user as me without knowing, and my old video. I hope you all enjoyed listening to me ramble on about all that. Let me know how you feel about this all down below in the comment section. Have you ever seen or met one of these people? If so, then tell me. It's been Leamonpuppy. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you all next time.